Hey, let's talk about running pipelines in Azure Machine Learning, specifically for IT professionals looking to leverage the power of this cloud service. Now, Azure Machine Learning is this pretty nifty platform, and it's all about making AI accessible to practitioners, right? Pipelines are in the heart of Azure ML, giving us the tools to turn our ideas into live, iterative experiments, essentially turning research into results. Now, I know what you might be thinking: AI, cloud computing, pipelines, sounds complex, right? But hang tight, because as we take this deep dive, you are going to see it's not just about setting up and running AI models, it's more about strategically managing this technology in enterprise contexts. Getting started, Azure has got this great infrastructure ready for us. Here's where our journey begins. First up, you'll find that Azure ML offers a straightforward, user-friendly interface where you can create and manage pipelines without going to extreme lengths. It's all about seamless data science processes. So here's the deal: running pipelines means you are juggling inputs, pre-processing, model training, and scoring, while ensuring reproducibility and compliance with enterprise standards. And Azure ML excels, allowing users to configure everything from the scratch, no need for deep pockets on infrastructure upfront. Let's break it down step by step. One of the first things IT professionals should get a grip on is Azure's robust ML environment. It's like this expansive toolbox, and pipeline execution is one of the tools you can draw from. You see, Azure ML isn't just about running experiments, it's about setting up this intricate ecosystem. It's about deploying your model end-to-end in a way that it can interact with various data sources and other services within Azure, using components like Databricks, HD Insight, Hadoop, and more. Now, let's talk about configuring your pipeline in Azure ML. First off, you create your experiment script in Python. Using Azure's notebooks or scripts, it's like telling a recipe to the computer. You define your datasets, split them into train and test sets, and outline the model you are intending to use. Next up, the fun part really starts. You are going to define data processing steps like normalization or feature selection, and then move on to training with Azure's machine learning algorithm library, Azure ML. You need to ensure everything is tidy, as it translates to performance and efficiency, right? Once trained, you move on to the scoring phase, how your model does when faced with new data, because that's what it's all about. Remember, each step in your pipeline affects the next, so you need to be meticulous. And Azure gives you this visual pipeline runner. It's this cool way to observe where your data goes, which steps are executed, and how much time each takes. Troubleshooting, now don't shy away from this, it's an indispensable part of pipeline management. When pipelines misbehave, it's all about digging into logs, checking dependencies, and understanding error codes Azure provides, because, let's be real, we all face them. Azure ML's debugging tools and documentation are pretty decent for figuring these things out. For example, sometimes your pipeline may run endlessly without reaching a conclusion, and that's where you look at the scoring settings or the dataset sizes. At other times, your pipeline might be using too much memory, and then it's about adjusting estimations for that resource usage. Now, let's cover the enterprise best practices. This might include using managed compute resources to handle scalability demands and employing role-based access control to manage and secure your pipeline's access. We are talking about keeping data compliant with regulations, using checkpoints for model retraining cycles, and documenting every change for maintainability, because the less baggage your IT department has, the smoother life everyone can have. And when it comes to security and privacy, here's where Azure's compliance documentation comes into play. IT pros must ensure that they meet standards such as GDPR, HIPAA, and more. But that's just on the HR policy side. You need technology solutions like Azure's data protection that ensure data anonymity and audit trails, keeping your data safe but still executable. Running pipelines in Azure ML isn't just running an experiment, it's about orchestrating a symphony where data, scripts, compliance, and enterprise strategy all come together. It's this harmonious convergence of AI powered by the cloud that can lead to remarkable efficiency gains back home, improving business outcomes, and keeping competitive edges sharper. For the IT pros among you, diving into Azure Machine Learning pipelines is a journey towards becoming more adept in AI workflows, scalability, and governance. And it's a journey you don't want to miss, because the world of AI is rapidly evolving, and staying abreast means unleashing limitless potential while navigating a sea of data. Now, if you want to explore further, if only it's an Azure-centric career move, consider diving into more comprehensive courses and getting certified not just in Azure but across the broader spectrum of cloud technology and AI applications. To wrap this up, remember that Azure ML pipelines are about more than just running AI, they're about embarking on an IT-led transformation towards smart, scalable, and robust AI solutions. Embolden yourself for the enterprise, because with Azure, AI isn't just a tool, it's a partnership that's leading companies into the future. So, if this piqued your interest, don't stop here. Keep innovating, because with AI and Azure, this is just the beginning. And for more insights, keep up the great work and consider this an invitation to join the next-gen IT conversation. Visit neeraj.qzz.io and make sure to subscribe to TechLab, because when we talk Azure Machine Learning, this is where the magic continues.